We have cos 2x, sin 2x, plus 2 tangent x. Okay, so for this question, the moment I see this, what should I do? I won't rush into my differentiation. So what should I do? Adriana? Adriana?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, what should I do with this? This one, the one that I tick. What should I do with cos 2x sin 2x?
Take out the 2x.
No. Adriana, did you write this formula in your... Did you write this formula in your notes? The double angle formula? You see, I can repeat many times, but you didn't take action. I really cannot help you. I say it's immediate. You cannot wait. The moment I finish teaching, you have to write down. Did you write down this? Do you write down this? Double angle formula? So you see, I want to help you, but you don't want to help yourself. I really cannot do anything. Are you clear? Okay, so Almahan. So what can I do with this? Can you tell me?
Yes, yes. You change it to sine 2x plus 2 tan x.
Okay, I have to write it as half. So double of this angle, correct?
Oh, okay.
So double of the angle is 4x. If you want to use product rule, you could go ahead and do. You are wasting your time. That's why some people can finish their paper, why some can't. Okay, never mind. So now you can start to differentiate. Half. Okay, when you differentiate sin, what do you get, Ashley? Ashley?
4 cos 4x plus 2 secant square x.
Cos 4x
Times 4.
Ashley, you miss out something?
Times 4.
Yeah. Plus 2 secant square x. Actually, this one we have to times 1. So always remember, you have to time by the derivative of the angle as well. So this one become 2 cos 4x plus 2 secant square x. You get me? Okay? Okay, I can revise 100 times, but it doesn't get into you, is of no point. Okay, now for part B, the hx given is x secant x. Okay, just to let you know something. Just now, the other class, correct? Do you know what we aim for this coming SAT? I say we want to aim that everyone pass the test. Do you know one of the boys say they want to get, everyone want to get an A? Is it possible? Possible. It's you. So how about your class? Everyone want to pass the test? Or you want to score? Huh? Hello? Can we go for 100% pass? Huh? Hello? No response. Cannot log because I don't have full attendance here. Yes, we want 100% pass, okay? Okay, so now, okay, 1 A plus. Okay, you can. You work for it, you can get A plus. A plus is your effort, not my effort. I can't produce A plus. Okay, so now for this question, first of all, it looked like product, correct? Something times something. But do we know what is the integral, what is the derivative of sec x? We don't have, correct? So what should we do to this function before we start to differentiate? Do you remember that? What is sec x? Yeah, someone have tell me the correct one. Okay, do you still remember what does sec x represent? Brendan?
1 over cos x.
1 over cos x. Yes, you are right. So now we replace this as 1 over cos x. So that means it becomes. So what rule should we use? We should use quotient rule. Easier. So quotient rule, you cannot change the order. The order must follow this. V u prime minus u v prime over v squared. Okay, please use your quotient rule and get the answer. Have you got the answer? Okay, so your H, okay, the final one is, okay, H prime X is equal to V, this is your V, U prime is 1. Take away U, this is your U, this is your V, V prime. Okay, differentiate cos, you get negative sin. The whole thing over V squared. Okay, so you got cos X plus X sin X over cos X, the whole thing squared. So now you want H prime pi. So you substitute in the pi. Cos pi plus pi sin pi over cos pi squared. Okay, what is the value of cos pi? Negative 1. What is the value of sin pi? 0. And cos pi is negative 1. So the answer is negative 1 over 1. So answer is negative 1. Okay. So you see where you get the 4 marks. Listen, you do this correctly, you get 2 marks. You substitute in, you get 1 mark. You get the right answer, you get 1 mark. Hello? Are you clear? Okay, so you see the whole thing is just you follow the rules. Okay, can we go to part C? Oh, this is practice 2. What am I doing? Sorry. I'm in the wrong practice. Okay. B is correct. Okay, correct. I'm in the right practice. Okay, sorry. C. Okay, C. Okay, C is they ask you to integrate cos square x minus sin square x. So what should I do with cos square x and sin square x? Yeah.
You change it to cos 2x.
Okay, how you know that? The double angle formula, correct? Yeah. Okay, Cindy, can you tell me what other double angle formula that involve cos 2x? I have cos square x minus sin square x is equal to cos 2x. Okay, what others? If I have cos square x, what should I do? Cindy, can you give me the formula?
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can't hear you. Half?
1/2.
1
plus cos 2x.
1 plus cos 2x.
Yeah.
Right? If I have sin square x, then I can replace with half 1 minus cos 2x. Correct? You make sure you have all this in your notes so that you can use it straight away. So you change this to cos 2x dx. Okay. When you integrate cos, we in, what do you get?
Sine.
Sine. Okay. Sine what?
Sine 2x
Sine 2x over over 2 plus c. Queen, may I know what background of music?
Oh, sorry, my mom was playing music.
Your mom was playing music. You can't do it in your room. Huh? Your mom during class, your mom had to sacrifice. Try not to play music. Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Try to find a quiet place. Like for me also, I have to find a quiet place so that I can have effective teaching. Okay. So just discuss with your family member. No choice. We are on online learning. Okay, D. So can you take some time to do part D? Part D is you have to differentiate. Then you have to know these facts. Which facts you must know? You have to know that if I integrate dy dx with respect to x, I get back my y. So this is a very important fact for the part 2. Can I not? Okay, so can you please do part 1? Then we will do part 2 together. Okay, part 1, you have to use the products rule. Still remember the products rule? Yeah, so dy dx, Product rule, you can be in any order. V U prime plus U V prime. Okay. So this is for part 2. So my fx is equal to x cos x. So you can also say this is integrate f prime x with respect to x, you got your fx, okay? So f prime x is equal to v u prime plus u. Okay, differentiate cos, what do you get? You get negative sin, correct? And differentiate x, you get 1, so we don't write. So this will be cos x minus x sin x. Okay? So part 2. How should we start the part 2? Okay, can I have someone help me? Gerald, how am I going to start part 2? Gerald, can you hear me? Yeah. Can you talk, Gerald? No. Okay. You can't talk, so I cannot call you. Why? Why you can't talk, Gerald? Your background very noisy. Is it? Construction. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, beside your house. Okay, okay, fair, fair. Okay, can I have Jaseng? Jaseng, can you talk?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Jaseng, can you tell me how should I start part 2? I have to use this concept, So from part 1, what must I write?
The integrate and then copy down cos
Yeah, copy
x.
down my f prime x.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you are right. That means I copy down my f prime x. Okay, then here I put a dx, correct?
Yeah.
You all remember, huh? If this time round you didn't put dx, everyone I will deduct 1 mark, huh? Equal to?
X cos x.
Thank you. So you get this step right, you get 1 mark. Okay, then next, what must I do? Huh? Jasin, what should I do next?
Separate the cos x and x sin x.
Okay, you are right. Separate it. Please remember to write the dx, huh? Okay. So you got that? Then what you can do is, if you are able to write this straight away, you can do so. That means you move this one to this side and this one to this side. Okay. So I will write integrate cos, I get sin. Take away x cos x. So I can write like that. So how many steps you want to jump, that is up to you already. But I feel that these are the important steps. So I got that done already. So now I can fill in the limit because I got everything done already. So now I can just fill in the limit like that. Okay, you don't have to rewrite another round. You can just fill in the limit. I purposely put different color to tell you that after I finish integrate, then I fill in. Then after that, I substitute. Okay? Take away. Okay, then I put here 1, here 0. So all these value, you have it with you. Okay, sin pi by 3. Adriana, what is sin pi by 3 exact value? You see, you haven't prepared your one-page handwritten notes. That's why you cannot tell me straight away. If you have prepared your one-page handwritten notes, every lesson you must have that with you. Then you can tell me. Adriana, what is your sin pi by 3? Adriana, you cannot keep silent one. You see? By keeping silent, actually, you set 3 over 2. Take away pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 is half. So it's 1 minus set 3 over 2 plus pi by 6. So this is the exact value. Are you okay? So you see this question itself, you got 1/3 of the paper already. Yep. So you see every SAT, when I discuss with you, the format of the structure will be the same. It's just that I give you different question, give you different thing, but at the end of the day, I still use the same formula. Am I right? It's just that I need you to be familiar with it. Write down in your notes. You have one-page handwritten notes to bring in. So there's no reason you can tell me that you forget it. Yeah, there's no reason you can tell me that. That is the reason why we let you bring in one-page handwritten notes. We don't want you to give us the excuse, I cannot remember. You get me? Okay, shall we go to question 2? Okay, the moment you see question 2 like that, what is the first thing that you must do? You must key into your calculator, okay? Yeah. Just on the previous lesson, my calculator something wrong. Okay. If you want to prevent your calculator from getting something that is not right, correct? It's good that every time when you start your calculator, correct, you do this. You clear everything from your calculator. Do you know how to clear everything from your calculator? You press second. Plus. Second plus. Then you put 7. Press the button. 1, 2. Then it will clear everything in your calculator. You'll reset your calculator, okay? Just now, I don't know what happened to my calculator. So it gave me some very funny answer. Okay? So now everyone key in the function, the depth. Okay, key in already. Okay, now. Okay, so there are something about cos and sin that I must know. Can someone tell me the true fact about cos of an angle? Okay, do you know the true facts about cos of an angle? Cairo? Cairo, can you tell me the true facts about cos of an angle or sin of an angle? Hello? Okay, Amali?
Yes.
Can you tell me the true facts about cos of an angle and sin of an angle?
For cos of an angle, the minimum value is -1.
Highest?
1.
Okay, so for this case, what is the maximum value for T, for D?
The maximum value for D,
For D,
13.
13. That is 8.4 plus 4.6, correct?
Yes.
Minimum is,
Minimum will be
8.4.
minus 4.6.
Yeah, that is 3.8, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so every time when you do cos and sin of this type of format or formula, correct? What you have in mind, you must have that in mind. Okay, so for this question, midnight is 12 a.m., correct? So the T is equal to 0. So if I say 1 p.m., so what is the value of T? So it's 13 hours. Yep. So if 9:30 a.m., so the T will be 9.5 hours. So all these are important things that you must know when you read a question like that. Okay, so now let's go to part A. Find the depth of the water at midnight. So what do you need to do? D0. Okay. So you key into your calculator, you have that in your Y1, so you get your Y1. Yep. So the answer is 13 meters. So this is the highest point. Okay, part B. State the lowest depth. So here is the lowest depth. Yeah. So therefore, the lowest depth is 3.8 meters. Yeah, you can do this working at one side, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So sketch the graph within 24 hours. So everyone start to sketch the graph. You know that in your SAT 3, some of you lose mark on sketching. The reason you should know already. So now everyone please sketch your graph, and I'm going to ask someone to send it to our chat group. And you comment on the sketching. So in this case, I know that the lowest is 3.8. The equilibrium is 8.4. And the highest is 13. So I know that is how the graph goes. Trigger graph, you must know how it goes. and you must stop at 24. Okay? So endpoint, turning point is a must to get. Go to Windows, set 0 to 24. Make sure your mode is in radian. Do a zoom fit. Okay, then get the coordinates of all the turning point and the end point. There are two minimum points. You give me one will be good enough. Sketch on a piece of paper. Okay, Shah Ahmad, can you send me your graph? Send it to the chat group. Hello, can you respond to me? Okay, can someone send me the graph? Rachel, can you send the graph? Must be transferred on the paper, not from the graphic calculator. Rachel? Rachel Wen. Am I talking to my student? Okay, Rachel, can you send yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, sending any. Let me see your graph. When I call you, I'm trying to help you to make sure you get the right graph so that in exam you won't lose mark on that. Hello, Rachel. What take you so long? If not, Yushen. Yishen, can you send me your graph? Yushen or Yishen? Should I call you Yushen? Hello?
Yeah, Yushen is fine.
You or Yi?
If Chinese is Yu, so it
Yeah,
depends
Yishen.
how you
Okay,
want to.
Yishen. Yishen, you send me your graph. Richard sent until now, haven't sent yet. What take you so long to send? You just snapshot and just send straight away. Or either you haven't draw. Okay, 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 Yushen got the graph. Okay, Yishen got the graph. Okay, yeah, you're right, Yishen. Okay, so you must show me all the point of turning point, so to get full mark on that. So can I? So I'm not going to go into that. Yeah. Okay, so then sketch. So now find the depth of the water at 8:30. That one should be fine. Am I right? So D, find the depth at 8:30. So you put 8.5. So you got the answer. Okay. So this one all can use calculator. Okay, then is the tide rising or falling at this time? What they want you to do, they say explain using calculus. So if I want you to explain using calculus, what must I do? Jian?
Sub 8.5 into the equation.
Cannot. They say, is the tide rising or falling? Rising means
Rising because
increasing.
gradient positive.
Yeah, so what must I do? They say, explain using calculus.
Sub 8, you can use the graph to see where if the
Cannot.
gradient is positive.
Cannot, because
Then
the
sub 8.5
specified
and see the value is positive or negative.
sub into where? Is it sub into this one?
Yeah.
Cannot. This is depth. I want to know whether the depth now is rising or falling.
Oh, means use dy dx.
Yes. So that means you want to gain the 2 marks from there, you must differentiate this first. You see or not? If you tell me from the graph, I won't take it. Because I have specified explain using calculus. So you have to get your d prime t first. That is 4.6. Differentiate cos, you got negative sin. Okay. Then after that, at this time, so you put in 8.5. So this one, you can use calculator to calculate by using n derived. Right? You can go to your n derived. Go ahead. Yeah. You can go to your math. You can go to your n derived. Then you key in your properly. Then you key in your y1. Yeah, then you key in your x as 8.5. Then you put enter. Then you get the answer. You know how your calculator, when you get your n derived, it come out like that. You please don't write this in your exam. This is, I want to show it to you how I get the answer. Okay, so this is not supposed to write. So you can straight away put in 2.2039. Okay, 3 significant figure. So D prime 8.5 is greater than 0. Therefore, the level is rising. So you do all this, you get 1 mark. This one, conclusion, 1 mark. Are you clear? So that when the moment they say by calculus, definitely I need you to differentiate. Yep. Rate of change. Got it? Okay, graph important. So everyone, if you know how to differentiate, how to integrate, you read the question carefully, you know how to sketch the graph. For this test, I guarantee you, you will pass. Unless you know, if you don't know, I cannot help you. Okay? So can we go to question 3? Okay, question 3. The first part, how are you going to get 2 marks? What should you write? If you are a person who is not good at expansion, so what must you do with your notes? So for me, I will always write this formula in my notes. If here is a minus, then here will be minus. That's all. I will write that in my notes, then I will apply that into here. Sin x square minus 2 sin x cos x plus cos x, the whole thing square. So this plus this, what do you get? Sin square x plus cos square x, what do you get? Shani? Shini, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Shini, yeah. Is equal to 1, right? Minus, so you write these 2 steps. So you get your 2 marks. So the last step is whatever in the question. So this step won't have mark. So only this step and this step you get mark. Got it? So you must know how to write. Okay, now B. B, what they want you to do, they want you to sketch the graph of VT for the sin 2 pi. Based on the graph VT, describe the direction of motion of the object. Okay, can you all please sketch the graph? Everyone please sketch, You can either use 1 minus sin 2x or you use sin x minus cos x, the whole thing square also can. Go to window 0 to 2 pi. Then do a zoom fit. Okay. Have you got the graph? Sean Lee, can you send me the graph? Okay. If I ask you all to do like that, it will be, okay, what is the maximum value for VT? Can someone tell me? VT, what is the maximum value? 2. Minimum is 0. Am I right? I start from here. Sin 2x, maximum is 1, minimum is -1. Negative sin 2x. I plus 1. Okay, so the graph go like that. Here is 1, 0, 1. Here is 2 pi, 0. Then the maximum here is, yeah. No, mine is wrong. Got some more go up. All right. Here is 2 pi, 0, 1. Yeah. Okay, you got the 3 point. Here, I think this is pi by 4, is it? Pi by 2. This is pi by 2. And here is pi. Here is 3 pi by 2, 2. Okay. No. Here is pi by 4. Pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. Four pi by 4. Here is 5 pi by 4. Okay, you don't have to know exact. You can use your graphic calculator. Huh? Okay, so everyone got that? Okay, now describe the direction of motion of the object. Okay, so when you describe, yeah, Ethan, try to describe the direction of motion of the particle.
It's
Ethan?
always moving to the right.
Because?
The graph is always above the t-axis.
Yeah, the VT graph is always above the t-axis. You are right. So it's always moving to the right. Yeah. So you get all your 3 marks. Then they say state the time when the object is momentarily at rest within the 2 pi. So this is the time. Okay. Find the exact total distance traveled. Okay. So this one, they want exact. So how are you going to start this part? First, you have to write the integral expression. Pi by 6 is here, correct? So it's here. So you have to write the integral expression from 0 to pi by 6. V okay, you get 1 mark. Then you integrate. You integrate sin, you get negative cos. Divide by 2. Okay, you get another mark. You substitute, you get the final answer, you got a mark. Okay, so this one will be pi by 6, take plus cos 2 times of pi by 6 divided by 2, take away 0 plus cos 0. Okay, so you got your pi by 6 plus pi by 4. No, sorry, 1 over 4. Yeah, because cos pi by 3 is half. Okay, then take away 1 over 2. So the final answer is pi by 6, take away 1 over 4. This is the exact value. Clear? Okay, the third question is about the geometrical shape, all right? For this time round, I did test you on geometrical shape, but I will ask you to find the area bounded by the normal or the tangent with the x-axis, with the axis. Still remember, there's one question I discussed with you last week. Please look at that question carefully. Okay, so your paper is also 4 questions. That is how it works. You practice, you make sure you remember what you do, make sure you write down the important thing. Everyone should be able to pass. Okay, so afterward, we will try to discuss another paper. Yep. Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Mm.
Thank you, Miss Do.
Mm.
Miss Do? Miss. Miss, can you hear